Star-fried rice like Vietnamese.
We've got some terrific NBA action in store for you today. This is Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And joining us courtside, reporter David Aldridge. Mobley is screened. Mitchell in the corner. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
We know these teams among the best defensive squads in the NBA. This figures to be a low-scoring affair.
But it should be an entertaining one, Kevin. And if you're a fan of high-intensity, high-energy defense, there's a lot to love about this matchup.
Now, Strus. After Lou Dort's three-pointer that didn't go. Back to Mitchell. Here's the three. Again, Mitchell missing. Over in the corner, Dort. And it's good for two.
And when you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
Now, here's Mitchell. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams.
This is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game. Pass to Mitchell. The kick out to Mobley.
Elite at the defensive end. Holmgren makes up for a lack of strength with great length and timing.
Count it.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
It's been a slow start here for Cleveland. They trail by 7. Garland, no good.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Not only a terrible shot, but also at the worst possible time. That's just not a good idea.
It's stolen by Hartenstein. There's Williams with the 3. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. Allen with it. Williams picks him up. The wide open look here for Garland. A basket good off the assist from Allen.
And Garland can get going from deep, which is why you can't give him very much space.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. Mobley off with the layup.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Pass to Hartenstein. Back to Dort. Shoots over Garland. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Hunter on the wing. Hasn't made one yet. Back to Mobley. Rebound by Williams.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
It's good on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And that one's good, Mitchell.
Whether he's initiating the offense or playing off the ball, Mitchell is equally effective.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. Second chance shot. And the layup is up and in. Holmgren's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here's Hunter. Back to Mobley. 6 to shoot. Mitchell outside. Shoots over towards. And Holmgren pulls it down. Here's Williams. Buries it down low.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
And it's Allen slamming it down.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there.
Defensive foul.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. That one misses for Hartenstein. Shoots over Okoro. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break.
The Cavaliers, 10.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And for the Thunder guys, what stands out to you so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
To the inside. And that one's good. Hunter.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
Richard, we know how hard the game is to play. But I think we also know how hard the game is to officiate.
I agree, Kevin. I think the one thing about basketball is that it's constant movement. There are plays happening all around the referees. It's not like football where every 45 seconds you run another play. In 45 seconds, you could have had a different 5 or 6 possessions. That puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the referees.
Pass to Okoro. Here's Jerome. Fires the three. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul. Shooting for Cleveland.
And he sinks the second.
Taking 3 shots.
And he can't make it. 3 for 3. Pass to Okoro. He is looking for Mobley and finds him. Over Williams. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Thunder leading by 8. Now Williams. Back to Caruso. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Caruso's got 4 points now in the quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Cavaliers have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. So he gets them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
And it's Wallace slamming it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
GA, you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
It's so deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that three. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his look.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Oklahoma City leading by 10. Here's Williams. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got his second basket.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Pass to Wallace. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Over in the corner, Williams. Here's Caruso, defended by Strus. Right wing. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Mobley with the block.
Already a stellar defender. Mobley proving he can be relied on to anchor for this team.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, GA?
Kevin, thanks. Darius Garland, the son of former NBA player Winston Garland, said that he was a sponge growing up listening to his dad. He hung on every word about playing point guard. Darius says, I learned the little things much quicker. He taught me at a young age to change gears to keep defenders off balance. Kevin?
And he's doing it. I love the tricks of the trade you just talked about. Thank you so much. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a two-pointer. Misses the wing J. Down low. And Mobley throws it down.
It's just too easy for Mobley. This man, he's quick off the floor. He's got a 7'4" wingspan. Look, this man finishes the way he was built.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. And the basket is good.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is. He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound by Mitchell. Pass to Strus. To the paint. A kick out to Mobley. On the rebound goes to the Thunder. 30 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Hartenstein. And he makes good on the layup. Hartenstein's got 6.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Back to Mitchell. Kicks it out to Garland. There's the triple. Trains the three-pointer. Garland's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that's why you have to stay attached to Garland. He's got a quick shot, and he will fire it with any amount of space.
And so that's the end of the first half. Thunder lead by 7. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Oklahoma City leading by 7. Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Knocks it loose. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
On defense, Dort has great instincts, helping him stay on top of the shooter.
Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch-and-shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
The Cavaliers have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them. And so he hits the technical free throw. So, Richard, when you look at Max Strus, what does he provide for this team?
Well, one, he's battle-tested, Kevin. He's a fearless shooter, and he's a guy that can get on a roll and hit clutch shots.
And that one drops for him. And it's 9 points for Donovan Mitchell.
And Mitchell makes scoring look so easy. That jumper he's got is lethal.
To the left side wing. Here's Wiggins. Over in the corner, Dort. Clock at 6. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Strus in the corner. Good on the triple. Strus has got 4 this quarter.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Williams for 3. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Caruso. A three ball. Jarrett Allen grabs the miss.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Cleveland moving it around. Pass to Hunter. To the middle. Here's Allen. And then Allen slams it in.
And this is why you feed the big fella Allen on the inside. With his size, he is a major threat anywhere around that hoop.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And Cleveland making a change here. Hartenstein inside. He's got 6. Over Allen. Jarrett Allen grabs the miss. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Outside Garland. And the layup is good. Garland's got 10 points.
When you give Garland these looks, oh, he's going to find ways to capitalize. But I love his aggressiveness.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And here is Strus. Back to Mitchell. Takes a 3. And another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
The thing they have to watch for is mental fatigue. They have to stay focused and finish the job.
Here's Hartenstein. And just miss after miss right now.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
The Thunder leading by 3. Screen by Hartenstein. Mobley with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mobley.
10 for the Cavaliers.
Pass to Hartenstein. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. No luck, they battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Back to Hunter. Lays it up off the glass. Hunter's got his 2nd bucket.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
All the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
A second chance effort. And Holmgren finishes inside. Holmgren's got 8.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Cleveland.
The Cavaliers, 46.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. Cavaliers leading. Here's Jerome. Buries it from 3-point range.
Nice pass right there from Garland. Love seeing that selfless attitude.
Pass to Hartenstein. And the shot goes in.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Garland with it. He's picked up by Holmgren. Back to Garland. 5 to shoot. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Thunder.
And great recognition. Homer saw the open floor and took advantage.
1 minute now into this fourth quarter. And here's Garland for 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Inside. They get a hand on it. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Both teams deciding to change it up. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard Kenny Atkinson talking with his team. Now, they preached the little things in the huddle. They asked their team to battle on those 50-50 balls. One extra possession could be all the difference. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Left side, Williams. Rebounded by Allen.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Good D by Mitchell. Stolen by Dort. Pass to Williams. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder with another miss.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Just a tiny lead for him.
And a chance to make it a little bigger right here.
Garland feeling it out a little bit. Down low. Here's Allen. And Allen with the slam.
Adding some extra style to the slam. Okay, what a move by Allen.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander. Cleveland leading by 4. Mitchell with it. He's picked up by Holmgren. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren the screen. Gilgeous-Alexander, and that's good.
Ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
To the middle. Here's Allen. Screen by Allen. Mitchell wide open. Off target with his 3. And stolen by Mobley. Takes the 3. And that's good. Donovan Mitchell for 3. Mitchell's got the lead up to 4 now for the Cavs. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for Cleveland?
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
Holmgren. Shot clock at 6. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. And the Thunder another 3.
And what a shot from Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy isn't afraid of the moment. Wow.
It's good.
Well, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
The drive by Mitchell.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Second team foul.
Here's Garland. Looking for Allen. He gets it there. Mobley inside. It counts.
Showing poise in the clutch. Mobley has that quiet confidence.
Outside, Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he drives in. Nobody near Williams. Buries the triple. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
And you also have to wonder if they'll try for a 3. But they'll probably try for a 2. But if something opens up outside, I doubt that they will hesitate to take it.
The inbound. Here's Allen. Yes!
Yeah, take it up strong, big fella.
Here's Holmgren. Count it!
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
No, not this fella. He is a superb finisher. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. What do you think we're going to see here?
And they actually could take a 3 here and go for the win if they want to. I think they'll try and send it to overtime. The defenders don't want to foul in this situation, so you should be able to get a good look inside.
The 3 from Garland. Bullseye!
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you know it takes skill for you to get your shot up over a bigger guy. Little giant killer. That's impressive stuff.
And so it's Cleveland who comes.